Alright everybody, welcome back to my painting, and it's been a while since I posted, but it's because I've been so busy recently, and I just realised I had to flip the camera this way to record. I'm not going to record the intro again. But anyway, I've got this S15 in now. As you can see, also I'm at my new shop, so yeah, lots of more space, can do bigger jobs and things like that. But anyway, I've got an S15 in, we're going to be doing a candy red job on this. Lots of work to be done, but let me show you guys that, and we'll go from there. So here it is. What do I have to say about it? I mean, this thing is rowdy. I'll show you guys the engine bay later, but this thing is wicked. I cannot wait to paint it. We're doing a candy red, not Mazda Soul red. And yeah, so there's a few obviously dings and stuff we're gonna have to fix. There's one there. I think there's another one down there somewhere. But the worst part about this is all this weird kind of cracking. I don't know if you can see it right there. There's some down the middle and over here. Other than that, I mean, it's not too bad. I'm going to do some fiberglass work here, and I'm going to take these off. Someone's done some rust repairs here, which is good. A couple of dings and things like that, but nothing major. I'll be doing the inside of the doors as well. And yeah, so I'm going to start off by taking the doors off, taking them all apart, and going from there. Also, here's this descent I just did. 2-day paint job, people. Look at that. Oh well, so much for needing a paint booth. Yeah, I mean, I thought I'd just show this one off. Because, yeah, I was pretty happy with it for 2 days. But anyway, continuing on, I'll get these doors off. Let's get it. Alright, so I'm taking this off. I've been barely working this thing so far, and already one of the nuts to get the door off is pretty much stripped. The other one's got loose fine, but this one, oh my god, and it's a 12mm, and I've lost my 12mm. I've lost my 12mm, so yeah, I'm not having a lot of fun right now, so I'm scrambling to try and find 12. I have 12mm, but the these ones here, where they're not like star shape, so it's just rounding it off even more. So I need to get myself something, but yeah, so far so good. Okay, so I got the door off, and it's still stripped. I cannot get that bolt off. The way I did it is by removing the hinges from the door. As you can see, I just had to remove the hinge, and the door's over here. It's still on there. It is hammered, man. Oh my god. I don't know what to do about it, so I'm going to attempt this and see if it works. If not, I don't know. I'm just going to figure something out. But it's off. Car's looking good. I've stripped a whole ton of it now. As you can see, all the parts, rubber and all that is all being stripped. So I'm going to start setting that soon, and mask it up, and maybe tomorrow I should be able to paint the door, well, paint the door jambs. I'm going to be doing the boot, underneath the bonnet, inside the fenders. So yeah, a bit to do, so that's alright. Yeah. Alright, it is ready to be painted now. So we've got the door jambs, the boot jambs, the fenders, the side mirrors, the boot, and the doors. So let me show you guys that. So here's the door jambs, boot jambs, got the fenders there, so we're doing inside the fender, got the doors there, got the boot and the side mirrors. So I'm going to go ahead and start painting that, laying some primer down, and we'll get some candy on today and some clear. Alright people, we got everything done. I didn't record the candy because I really don't want to, you know, make a mistake doing the candy. So, yeah, I'm going to spray these as well quickly for them. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for those. And then I've got the side mirrors outside. So here's the side mirror in the sun, look at that. That is incredible, people. Can't really see on the side, but anyway, that's the inside stuff done. I've got to do the bonnet, underneath the bonnet, and after that, it's pretty much it. And then we can start doing the outside of the car, put it all back together, and go from there. Alright people, it's the next day now. I've finished all the door jam. Well, obviously I finished everything. I've done the inside of the boot. And now it's time to put everything back together. And then I'm going to start working on the outside of the car. So let me show you guys. So here's the underside of the bonnet. Looks so good. And here's the underside of the boot. So yeah, pretty much I'm going to start putting everything back together. As you can see, the inside of here is all painted too. It looks so good. Everything's nice and tidy. Everything's going according to plan. And yeah, let's start putting everything back together, and I'll show you guys that once it's all put together. Alrighty, the whole car is officially back together now, and that means I can start doing the bodywork outside the car. The place is a complete mess, but I'll clean it up once I finish doing the bodywork. So I think the first thing I want to tackle is all this weird business going on here. Gonna sand it back and see what's happening. Alright, I don't really know what's going on here. I've just sanded it back, and you can see all the scratches just there. So I'm taking its fiberglass. I don't think it's the paint because it's going past this whole area. Same here, and it's only here, here, and here, and that's where the S15 wing sits. So yeah, I have fiberglass the holes there. You can see, look at that, and this solid. Same with this one. So that's what it's meant to be like. But yeah, so my only option is to re-fiberglass it so it doesn't crack, and then fill it and make it all proper. Alright, so we're just getting some bodywork done now, and let me show you guys that. We've done the fiberglassing. So all the fiberglass on there, all there, there. And you can see it for yourself. And yes, that whole area has been sanded. But I was hitting it with the sander, so I didn't sand it. But it's underneath all here, it's been sanded. I found a little spot there. There's a decent dent there. This is good. Got rid of the 2 engine bonnet clips. I forgot what the word is for it, but and then also I did some filling there. But yeah, it's definitely getting there now. But anyway, so the next step I'm going to be doing is going to sand this door, sand the spots. I'm going to be putting filler over all these spots to get it nice and flat. And after that, I think that will be pretty much most of the bodywork done, and then I'll be high build priming it, getting all those spots filled in, make sure there's no more imperfections, and yeah, that's about it. So I will continue what I'm doing, and I'll show you guys the next step. Alright, so I finally got to sanding these. Now they are it's quite nice, but because of the nature of putting fiberglass, there's still like it's sort of like that now, so it's kind of going up, and I'll be able to see it through the final finish. So I'm gonna have to skim coat this entire thing just so everything is nice and level. So I'm gonna do that right now and show you guys the finish. Alrighty, we're almost there now. We've block sanded all of this, but some of the area, the fiberglass, started getting moisture through it, and when I took it back, that's where the cracking was happening. So it was coming through the fresh fiberglass I was doing, so I had to take it back to metal and then put some more fiberglass in there. But anyway, the rest of it's looking really good. It's all nice and flat. I've done all the bodywork on the sides here. I'm probably going to go over these bits just one more time, just a skim coat, make sure it's real flat. Little ding there, dent there. Everything's pretty much ready. And yeah, I mean, at this point, all I got to do is go over these patches just one more time, go over that, make sure that's flat, and I should be able to almost start masking it up. I'm going to roll the guard trim too. And obviously I've got to fit the bumper on as well to make sure that fits nicely. Same with the side skirts. And then, yeah, time for a mask up and we'll be good from there. Alright people, we're finally out of the dirty zone. Just wiped the car down. All the bodywork is pretty much done now. Of course I'm going to high build prime all this and then sand it one more time to make sure it's like straight. But other than that, everything is now dustless, which is great. I still got to sand that bit, but yeah, oh my gosh, finally. So now I'm gonna get these guards rolled. I'm going to sand that, and I think I should be able to start masking everything up and get ready for high build primer. So yeah, that's exciting. Let's get into it. Alright, so I'm test fitting this S15 bumper, and of course we've got the main issue of this hitting the intercooler and the piping, so I'm going to have to go and grind that away because I cannot get it to sit flush here, and same with this side, I just can't, I have to kind of force it into place, so we don't want that, so I'm going to go ahead and cut that, refit it, and once it's all fitted I'm going to put the headlights on, make sure it all sits nice, and then I'm going to take it off, then I'll be masking everything, then I'm going to put it back on, and go from there. Alright, so I've got this bumper all fitted on now. As you can see, it sits real nice, so that's good. I know this side I haven't actually screwed in, but I know it will sit real nice. The holes are exactly what they need to be. And yeah, so all I got to do now is put the headlights on, make sure it actually like sits properly, and close the bonnet, make sure it's all lined up, and then I'm going to start fitting the side skirts. Alright, so I've just put the side skirts on, they fit perfect. Put the lights on with the bumper, and as you can see it fits really nice. So the next step is to, I haven't got the lug nuts yet, but I'm going to roll the guards. I'm going to take off the bumper, and also start masking everything up now, and then pretty much, yeah, that'll be ready for paint. So let's get it. Alright, so next day is gone, and I've rolled one of the guards ready. So that's been, he wanted it pulled a bit, so I pulled it out about 5 to 10 millimeters, I'm not exactly sure, but it's come out a bit. I've started filling all the rock chips on this, as well as pinholes, and also taped up all behind here, sanded all the pinholes as well around the back of the car, and I'm gonna get that nice and straight. And other than that, all that's really left to do is pull the other side, mask it all up, and I also forgot to mention the fuel cap, which I'm going to do behind that. But yeah, so close. Alright, the guard rolling's all done, and as you can see, that was basically almost sitting flush, and now it's a good like 10 mil gap maybe. So yeah, that's finally complete. Guard rolling's all done. So I'm going to take this fender off, start masking behind it, same which I did over there. And that will pretty much be done. And then I've re-high primed this just because there was a bit of a high spot there. So I'm going to box sand that. And then I think that is almost it. And then I've got to prep the front bumper because, you know, I don't really trust the solar fiberglass. There's heaps of stuff in it that I can see, so yeah, I just want to get it right. But yeah, continuing on. Alright people, this is it. This is fully done. So now it's ready for paint, and then I'm excited. Tomorrow's the day. Put in so much work to get to this point, so I'm really excited. All I gotta do is sand this because it had like a pinhole in there, but yeah, that's it, man. Let's have a look at it before we get painted. So it's a bit late at the moment, so I'm gonna have to do this tomorrow, or first thing in the morning. Yeah, I mean it is. That's what it looks like before paint. So I think I'm gonna call it a day, and tomorrow morning I'm gonna wet the floor. I'm gonna clean everything up, de-dust everything, make sure everything's wiped down, and get the spraying. Alright, so here's the primer all done. Now I'm about to spray the silver now. I had to go back and fix up just one or two things. So yeah, there was a spot here which I wasn't happy with, so I'm going to sand that. But other than that, now it's time for silver. Now what I'm going to do for the silver is I'm going to do one regular wet coat. I'm going to do the second coat a medium wet coat. And the third coat, I'm going to hold it a lot further, and I'm going to drop the pressure and go over it in a different direction. That way, all the metallics are going to lay smooth, and we're going to be ready for the candy. So I'm not going to record that because you can't see it on the camera, but I'll show you guys the finish of the silver, and then I'll record the candy. So let's get it. Boom, there we go, people. Candy red on the S15, man. God, okay, so I'm gonna make this quick because it's starting to get dark, and when it gets dark, we get bugs and all that crap coming in, so yeah, oh my God, look at that. No bullshit, just straight fucking, yeah, I'm really happy with this, as you can tell. I'm really proud of myself with this one. I'm gonna unmask it all tomorrow because there's no hard lines on this at all. So yeah, oh my God, look at that red pop, people. Oh my God, but okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright people, finally got our first issue. So what's happened is the paint underneath, so the purple paint, whoever painted it, the first time they painted the purple, they must have done something wrong, and the second time they did it, they didn't sand that whole area, and the paint just came off. And now, as you can see, that's after peeling it. Hang on, let me see if I can focus it. Look how shiny that is. That has not, and that was on top of another shiny surface. So I don't know how that works, but yeah, so I'm gonna have to figure this out. Look at that, it's not even, something's going on there. I'm gonna have to shave it all until it works. Yeah, so we're gonna have to repaint this whole door and get it as close as I can, so oh well. Alright, this is where we're at. I think this is the extent of the shininess. I can't really get anything else off, so I think I'll be good to sand it and blend it, as in like sand it and feather it out. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to show you guys the process of how I'm going to fix this, because yeah, this is a bit annoying, but at least it's not my fault. So yeah, we're just going to fix it and get it looking good again. Okay, now I've just blended this, feathered out this area. Now I'm going to hide build primer. I'm going to put about 4 coats on there just so I can hide this feather. I can't really feel it, but yeah, might as well do it. So I'm going to do that, come back, sand it flat, and it should be good. So, oh man, let's go. Okay, I've just put a coat on, and if this focuses, we can still see the line right here. So I'm going to have to sand it back even more until I can put a coat on without it lifting. So yeah, that's just how it works, unfortunately, but just got to keep going. Alright, that's all done now. It's all nice and smooth. So now I'm going to go ahead and prime it, and then I'll show you guys that. Boom, baby, look at that, people. Look at that match, bro. Holy. Alright, people, so we matched it perfect. No problem there. I know it matches in the front because I was able to get the guard and put it on there and match it, so that's fine. But yeah, we sorted the situation out, as you can see. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Now that's done deal right there, people. So I'm gonna let that dry for a few hours, and I think after that I will be able to start putting everything together properly and start installing everything, decide to get together, and we'll be good from there, people. Alright, y'all, and just to see the match on the camera, look at that. Can't really see. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine right there, people. But yeah, no, everything's looking real good now. Anyway, I've put one of the side end caps on. Got the side skirts sitting here, ready to go. And I'm gonna re-clear these guards because there's a really small run here, and I'd rather just, instead of buffing it, I'd rather just re-clear it. And wow, look at that mess. Gotta make the lip black, and I think that's gonna be about it for this one. So stay tuned. All right, so here it is, almost put back to 90% together now, and as you can see, it's really coming along now. I've just done the fuel flap and inside the fuel flap as well, which is inside. And he has the tail lights. I don't have them, unfortunately, so I'm gonna leave those off. I'm just gonna put the side mirror on, and yeah, I mean that's almost a wrap. So side skirts and mirror need to go on, and that will be a wrap. So yeah, I'm excited for him to see it. I'll try to get his reaction for you guys. Yeah. Alright, everybody, here it is, completely 100% done. I've done what I can, everything is complete, put together, wiped down, you name it. So yeah, here it is, final result. If you guys got a look at it. So yeah, it's time to get back to the customer. It's always nerve-wracking when you get back to the customer because you don't know if they're going to pick out anything that you missed completely. But I know this looks awesome. I know he's going to be happy with it. Don't doubt it. But there it is, people. So let's get his reaction and go from there. Boom, there it is outside, people. And you can see that color just hits different. So deep, so deep. But man, it's officially all done. It really needs the taillights on there. That just looks ugly without taillights, but yeah, I mean, let's go. Alright, bro. Yeah. Let's go.
Oh shit.
Yeah, fuck yeah, bro. That colour pops, bro. Yeah, man, it's crazy, eh? Yeah, bro. Yeah.